Thiago Motta. Remember him? The Italian ex-PSG midfielder has been appointed as the under-19 coach for PSG and has decided to take his own unique approach to football in his management. He's announced his football philosophy in an interview with Gazzeta Dello Sport and introduced the new revolutionary formation of a 2-7-2. A crazy formation and concept, I know, but why not see how a 2-7-2 formation will look in FIFA 19 and how would a team perform using it in FIFA 19 career mode? Can Thiago Motta thrive in management and innovate the future of football? Or will this new 2-7-2 formation fall just flat on his face? Now, Statman Dave and Career Mode Stars on Twitter have inspired this video, so make sure you check out Statman Dave's video and Career Mode Stars on Twitter down below, as we'll be using some of their screenshots in this video to explain to you guys how this 2-7-2 formation will work in FIFA 19 career mode. Now, we've gone ahead and made Thiago Motta manage PSG in FIFA 19 career mode. Unfortunately, we can't make him manage the under-19s because it's just not a feature in FIFA 19 career mode, but we've put Thiago Motta as our manager. He's going to be the Italian managing PSG with this crazy 2-7-2 formation. As we're about to go into it, we've chosen him as the manager and we're going in to a career mode save. We're going to simulate through a season with the 2-7-2 with PSG. I'm going to have a side-by-side comparison on how this would look like in real life versus how it's going to look like in FIFA 19, because we're going to have a few troubles making the 2-7-2 formation and, exactly matching Thiago Motta's philosophy, but this is how it's going to look. This is the closest we're going to get to a 2-7-2 formation. I know what you're saying, the numbers aren't matching up at the moment, but in real life, what happens is the keeper, so in this case Buffon, would come up in centre back where Thiago Silva is and be that second centre back, and Silva would push up into midfield. Either Kimpembe or Silva would push up into midfield, but we can't move the goalkeeper around in career mode. Like, you can move any other player around, that's how we've made this crazy formation, but you can't move the goalkeeper to move up into centre back, or you have to play the goalkeeper in goalkeeper. So we've decided to make the 2-7-2 look as much like Thiago Motta's philosophy in real life, and we've taken inspiration of FIFA Career Mode Stars on Twitter. And yeah, we're going to get into how this team will line up. You can see that Cavani, Di Maria and Mbappe are leading the line. Neymar is going to be the central attacking midfielder, as Rabiot, Verratti are the two CMs. Bernat and Meunier are on the left and right hand side. Kimpembe and Silva are going to be the two centre backs in the middle. And we've got Buffon in goal. But Thiago Motta, the way he's going to see it is that Silva moves up to join the midfield 7 and Buffon becomes the second centre back. But, unfortunately FIFA 19 is going to limit us and we can't do that. But this is the closest thing we're going to get in FIFA 19 career mode. The 2-7-2. How are PSG going to perform with this? Are they just going to score so many goals but let in so many goals? Or are the defence of Kimpembe and Silva just fine? Is Meunier and Bernat going to have the stamina to go up and down that left-hand side, the left and right-hand side, to get back on defence but join the attack? So many questions in this one. PSG are going to take on the 2-7-2 this season. Let's see how they go in Liga, the Champions League, any other cup competitions in France. Let's just see how the 2-7-2 fares, and will Thiago Motta be fired for using this crazy formation? Let's see how the 2-7-2 does in FIFA 19 career mode. And yeah guys, let me know down in the comments if you have used the 2-7-2 formation in FIFA 19 career mode or Ultimate Team or anything. Let me know how it's gone for you, just in general gameplay wise. I don't know, it'll be funny, but we're going to simulate a few games here and see how the 2-7-2 will do. We got about probably 3 simulated games, then we're going to simulate the rest of the season. But this is the Trophée des Champions, I'm pretty sure, the pre-season Community Shield for France, and Verratti gets a goal, thriving in this 2-7-2, but Golovin exploits the two-man at the back and gets the equaliser for Monaco, actually in the relegation zone in real life. But Cavani gets the winner for PSG. So it looks like the 2-7-2 has edged out that pre-season friendly and won the Trophée Champion. So Thiago Motta gets his first piece of silverware this season. I'm going to see how the formation does in League One as we come up against Caen, a team recently promoted a few years ago and have stayed in League One. And Cavani actually gets the first goal in the 18th minute. Rabiot gets a yellow card, but this is probably going to be one of the last games we simulate properly. Then we're going to simulate through the whole season because I wanted to see if the simulation would take it as Weah comes off the bench to score another goal and makes PSG win 2-0 against Caen. As we go into the next game, we're going to test it out, the 2-7-2 in the Champions League against a bit of a tougher opposition in Liverpool away from home. This is going to be the last game as Bernat gets the opener. He did score against them in real life just a couple of days ago as well. So Bernat getting a goal down that left-hand side. Salah gets the equaliser in the 36th minute as we enter the second half. Here, a few substitutions going on as Salah gets a double against the two at the back. He must be loving life, having less defenders to deal with in this formation. But it's going to be Liverpool will be the team that will win the first game against this 2-7-2 formation. But we're going to simulate the rest of the season with this formation, see how Thiago Motta does in his management. I'm going to simulate to January and see how they're going at the halfway point. So we've reached the halfway point with Thiago Motta and his 2-7-2 formation with the first team in PSG. And it looks like he's faring alright in Ligue 1. As you can see there, Cavani on top form. But we go into the standings and PSG are comfortably in first place after 19 games with 46 points. Saint Etienne right behind them with 40, as well as Olympique Lyon there in third place. Monaco in fourth, as well as Marseille in fifth. But they're nowhere to be seen in the round of 16, so it must mean one thing. PSG getting knocked out in the Champions League could only muster up 9 points in Group C against Liverpool, Napoli, and Garden. I literally have no idea what that team is, but we go into the Europa League now. PSG are up against Genk in the Europa League. Round of 32, we're going to see how Thiago Motta does. He was kicked out of the Champions League, which would be pretty bad for PSG in real life. They're through to the Europa League. Round 32, we're going to see how Thiago Motta and his 2-7-2 does in that competition as we reach the end of the season. And it looks like we have a Europa League final to look forward to with Thiago Motta. We go into this one after a big season. You can see there 1, 2, 3, 4 injuries for the players in this 2-7-2. So this formation must be running the players ragged as we look to see how PSG do in League 1. They end up winning it by the same amount of points margin that we saw in the first half of the season. They were on 6 points ahead in January, and they get 6 points ahead by winning the league in League 1 against Olympique Lyon with 84. PSG in the 2-7-2 with Thiago Motta won with 90 points, and we've got a Europa League final to look forward to with Thiago Motta. So he's kind of redeemed himself here with this 2-7-2. He's made Di Maria get injured, Verratti get injured, Silva get injured, Kimpembe and Neymar. No, it's 5. It's 5 injuries in the first starting 11. So we're going to go to this Europa League final with literally a half-rotated team because, this 2-7-2 is absolutely draining everyone's stamina and just getting everyone injured. But we're going to have to shuffle the team around a bit here for the Europa League final against Lyon. So it's first versus second in Ligue 1, and they're coming up in Europa League final. So let's see if Thiago Motta can get his third piece of silverware this season with this 2-7-2 and redeem himself for exiting the Champions League in the group stages, but that's going to be the team to face Lyon. It's a half-injured Neymar as well as Kimpembe on the field for them. So yeah, we're going to see how this team does in the FIFA 19 career mode in the Europa League final against their rivals in League 1. Thiago Motta currently on a 66 manager rating, so the PSG board, the fan rating, isn't really doing well for him at the moment. So let's see how the Europa League final will alter his job. And as you can see there, in the first 5 minutes, Mbappe and Fekir get the opening goal. So it's 1-1 PSG against Lyon, Europa League final, starting off with a bang in the first few opening minutes as we enter the second half. Crazy first few minutes. First half over, we're now into the second half. Choupo-Moting comes on for Neymar. Bernat gets a red card, and looks like they're down to 10 men as Draxler gets the goal to make it 2-1. Fekir gets the equaliser again, sending it into extra time, but Mbappe gets a 92nd minute goal there. and it looks like it'll be the winner for PSG, Thiago Motta, and his famous 272 philosophy. And let's see how that will change the manager rating for Thiago Motta in the 120 minutes through. PSG win the Europa League 3-2 thanks to an Mbappe double and a Draxler goal there. Bernat gets a red card to make it probably even less, probably a 2-6-2 in the midfield, but they end up winning a European trophy with Thiago Motta and his famous football philosophy. In my work in FIFA 19 career mode, guys, test it out. We're going to see who the main players of this formation were. And it looks like Edison Cavani thrived in it. 60 games, getting 33 goals, as well as Mbappe getting 19 goals and 14 assists. Neymar getting 16 goals and 19 assists. Meunier doing pretty well down that right-hand side as well. Marco Verratti getting a lot of games in, as well as Draxler, Choupo-Moting making a few appearances. Timothy Weah getting 23 games. Bernat getting 39. And Cuckoo, as well as Di Maria, Thiago Silva, Rabiot getting a lot of games as well. So this 272 looks to work wonders. I don't know. It depends how you look at it. Looks to work a bit of wonders with PSG. But let me know how you guys have used the 272 in FIFA 19 career mode. How has it gone for you? Is it good playing with it? Buffon got 23 assists with a two-man defense. So that's funny to see, as Buffon would in real life have to move up and not be in goal, be outside the goal in that two centre-back position with this 272. But Thiago Motta has won 3 trophies for PSG with this 272 in this FIFA 19 career mode simulation. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to smack the like button, subscribe for some more FIFA 19 content coming your way. Follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. And yeah, Thiago Motta 272 in FIFA 19 career mode. Yeah. Wow, what a video. I'll catch you guys on the very next video. Peace.